Hello everybody, this is Carmelita Etheridge with 401 pound weight loss journey, 50 years young. Just wanted to say hi to everybody today and give a little update on my journey. As you all know, I did my weigh-in on the 22nd and I was down 8 pounds. I'm very excited about that. I still having my struggles, but still going strong. I refuse to give up. That's going to be my slogan once again. I said never give up. That is it. I can literally never give up. This is a battle, a lifelong journey. I am beginning to enjoy the foods that I'm eating so much more than before. I can tell when I'm getting tired of beef or pork and just want to eat fish and chicken and things like that. And I'm learning my bodies now. I'm beginning to learn my triggers. You know, we all have things that trigger us to eat things we shouldn't eat. And, you know, sometimes I miss my sweets, my cravings come on. So I'll go and find a recipe somewhere from Michelle Rock's Facebook page. One lady really posts, a lot of the ladies post a lot of recipes for dessert items or breakfast muffins and things like that. So this week I've really had a sweet tooth and I tried to kill that sweet tooth. I did make some low carb waffles that taste like powder. Oh my God, they were not good. I did find a good Smucker's low carb and low sugar free syrup, which is good. But the waffles itself, I tried to eat them for breakfast 2 days in a row. They were horrible. And so then I made blueberry muffins. They're good, but maybe I should have added a little more sweetener to it or something. But whatever it did, it just made me crave more sweets. I'm trying to figure that out. Is it when I'm craving sweet, I have to have that real sweet taste? And so today I went ahead on and I just fed my sweet taste. But I realized I did a little binge. I ate two pieces of a piece of cake and a piece of cheesecake. Lord have mercy on me. I went 74 calories over my calorie limit today. I try and stay under 1,700 and 1,719 calories a day. And I hit 1,816 today. And I try and keep the carbs low. But today I knew I was going way over the carbs. Once I ate the cake, the carbs was out. So I was just trying to stay within the calorie limit. But that didn't happen. So that's it. I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to learn my struggles. You know, any advice, any comments anybody can give, I would love to hear your advice on how to, you know, strive forward. It's kind of hard, and I'm sometimes I feel like I'm fighting a losing battle, but I just got this fight in me this time around that, hey, I'm gonna keep going strong. If I slip up once every 2 weeks, oh well, that's okay. But if I am eating healthy at least 80 to 90% of the time, the weight can't do nothing but fall off. That's how I'm looking at it right now. That's the only way to look at it. And I know it's coming off super duper slow. But like I said, I have noticed a change in my eating habits, a change in my cravings. It's like my body craves vegetables. My body will crave, like I said, white meats versus red meat sometime. It just gets burnt out on it and I don't want it. So that's a good thing. So I know I can do this. I know I can. And if anybody, like I said, can give me any tips on how to kill the cravings, that will really, really help. Oh, and I tried that ice cream, ACT something. I don't know. It's a low carb ice cream, 35 calories. You got to excuse all the squinting because I don't have my glasses on. The reason I took my glasses off today is because of the glare it was given in the camera. So I didn't want that. So I'm squinting a lot, and please excuse me for that. Legally blind in my right eye, so I really only see with my left. But with that being said, I tried this ice cream that Aztec ACTE, or I don't know what it is, but anyway, it only had 35 calories in it. I'm not suggesting that to anybody. Please stick with Halo Top if you come. And maybe that's the problem. I was looking for a sweet taste, and everything I ate was not. It didn't give me that taste. Had I probably went to the Halo Top, it probably would have killed my cravings, because it is good, low carb, and healthy. You know, it's a healthy alternative. So maybe that's what I should have did, and I was trying to avoid it. But maybe I should have just went ahead on and bought that to kill that craving. So maybe that's what I'll do next time. So that's what's going on with me right now. And I'm going to give you guys a little background on my history. I come from a large family. Everyone pretty much in my whole entire family is overweight. It's a handful that's not. I mean, literally a handful. My mom, all her siblings were overweight except for one. The men weren't really big in my family, but the women we all were pretty much overweight. Now the men are, we have a lot of men in our family that's overweight. My mom, I remember as a child, we used to go to the feed store. Those of you who don't know what a feed store is, that's where they sell the horse food and the cow food and the big gigantic bags where they weigh the cow feed, the hay, and those potato sack bags of feed and grain and corn and stuff. So in the town I was raised in, a small town, Richmond, California, they used to have this feed store where you could go and get your farm animals food from, because what people don't know is many years ago, Richmond did have farm areas, and they did service the people who had the little farms in the rural areas of the city. And my mom would have to go there to get weighed, and we would go with her because she couldn't get on a regular scale. So, as you can see, I'm giving you a little history on my my family history and my history, which is what I'm trying to change. Like I said, we do have small people in our family, but very few. It's more of us large people than small. And my family do believe in ain't nothing wrong with being chunky and cute. But I don't want to be chunky and cute. I want to be healthy. I'm sitting here. I have no diseases. I don't want to get them. I'm getting older. I'm 50 years old. So, let me try and straighten this up. I'm getting older, and I don't want to get develop diabetes or high blood pressure or high cholesterol. I'm just blessed that I like to eat healthy. I just overeat most of the time. But I know all that stuff can come in time if I don't change the way I take care of myself. So, my mother, like I said, she was a morbidly obese woman. She died at a very young age. She passed away at 48 years old. My grandmother, her mom, was also a morbidly obese woman. She died at a very young age. She died at 52. And I remember as a child, she couldn't fit in a coffin. So they had to, I remember listening to my parents talk when they were doing the funeral service, and the funeral director was saying, well, we can staple her body, fold the body, staple it over to fit her in the coffin. My grandfather, her father, he had to have a custom-made Cadillac. Yes, a custom-made Cadillac. He had a custom-made car, so he could drive. He had a custom-made coffin when he passed away to be buried in, because he was so large. They called him Big Daddy. He was a big man. And this is just giving you a a background on me. When we were young, we were raised, you don't leave food on your plate. You don't get dessert until you clean your plate. If you ask for seconds, you have to eat all the seconds before you can get dessert. And when our plates was fixed, the food was piled pretty high. I remember getting spaghetti when we were kids. My mom would fix our plates and she would put spaghetti on the plate, and then we would have a little bit of salad, but a plate full of spaghetti. I mean, and I do remember that. A little bit of salad and a plate full of spaghetti. And then so as you grow, as you're growing, you're used to eating a full plate of food. So what happens is, this is my assumption, as you get older and as a child, you eat more and more. Now that big old plate of food that you had, that's not enough. So you want seconds. And that becomes a part of you as you get older. And that's probably where the binge eating and all that came in at. Because I was just, we had the food at our disposal, and in our culture and in our family, that was the way you showed love. Everything was surrounding food. But to think about my mom and my grandparents being buried in special made coffins, things like that, that's not normal. Now, I have noticed, though, that the coffins have gotten smaller because I'm not trying to be morbid or anything, but I had to bury my aunt in 2010. My aunt was a size 18. And they made me buy a large coffin for her. That's not big for a woman. A size 18, yes, that's a little overweight, but that's not morbidly obese. She was a size large. If I bought her pajamas and gowns or clothes, I would have to get her a size large. She could barely fit an extra large because they were a little big on her. So I don't know. I think the person at the funeral home was looking at me and, oh, well, you guys are a big family. And she was noticing how big the whole family was. And she kind of got me for my money, and put my aunt in this coffin and then gonna show me that the coffin wouldn't close. And I'm like, well, I just buried my mom a couple of years ago. My mom didn't have a special made coffin. And she was way bigger. She was twice the size of my aunt. So I didn't get that. But I don't want to go down that route. I want to lose weight. I want to be healthy. I want to be smaller. I don't know how small, but I know I want to be smaller. I do not want to see a 2 in my number. I want to get under the 2s. I don't want to be in the 3s. My goal is to be, if I can be 300 by my birthday of January the 20th, weighing just 300 pounds by January 20th, I would be happy. Not finished, but happy, because I'll say I'm on my way. This is becoming a long video, so I am going to stop now and just say, continue to think of me, pray for me, along in this journey. Watch, follow, share, leave any comments, any advice that you may have, anything that can help me along my way. And with that being said, I'm going to say goodbye. This is Carmelita, 401 pound weight loss journey, and I'm out.